Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Friday, and we're gonna play some Dungeons and Dragons. Tonight is Empire of the Ghouls, and I am a player, so you're gonna be seeing the player view, and Maticuri is the DM who is just gonna take over. Yeah.
All right. Hey, everybody. Welcome to session 61 of Empire of the Ghouls. Uh, we left off well, it was multiple weeks ago, but when we left off last time, we were right in the middle of a long series of fights as you came in and found a bunch of insane Darrow and fought your way through them, not leaving one single thing alive except for a doppelganger who fireballed you a few times. And the highlight, of course, was you guys got to kill a baby. You're all murderers. Don't you feel proud of yourselves? But when we
Yes.
left off,
This baby had it coming.
you had decided to dive into a pool with a couple of aquatic black puddings who are slowly in the process of devouring CS Bot. So we're going to jump right into the session again as we see whether or not CS Bot becomes digested or not. So top of the round, we're going to go with Tarian. And we are down one player, unfortunately. So Sir Tagos is being botted
by Robin, so she's dual botting.
by
He
Robin.
So.
he's gonna do some weird stuff tonight.
All right.
He's going to start to rage.
Session's gonna get weird, guys.
Weirder than usual.
I mean, we might not kill a baby tonight. I assume.
So
Eh.
the two black puddings are down 20 foot, but CS Bot's up, or is that not
No, he
right?
was down with them. He swam down. He should be down with them.
So they're all like in the bottom of this darkness, so we can barely
Yep.
probably see them, right? Yeah.
Yep. It's very dark and dim and
Javelin
hard
them.
to see.
Oh, longbow.
Okay, so I think
Oh,
Tyrion would dive in. I think he's gonna try to swim down.
Okay.
So it would be half movement, right? Oops.
Yes, swimming is half movement,
Okay.
but they are large creatures, so.
Yeah. So if I'm down 15, I can get there.
If you were down 10, you could attack the one next to
Oh.
CSB.
All right. Well,
They're 10 feet tall too, so their base is 20 feet down,
okay.
but
So
then
I
they
only need to
extend
go
10 feet up.
10 feet.
Yeah.
that's all like three-dimensional thought right there. It's like,
Right?
Yeah.
Okay, and then I'll try to stab at him. I get. Do I have to? I have to put in disadvantage, right? Because I'm underwater.
Correct, because you're not using a weapon that's designed for aquatic.
Yes.
Uh,
Yeah.
you're
Tyrion probably
attacking.
should have stayed up and thrown javelins, but he's not.
Wait, that
He's
was
too into.
CS bot making attack rolls?
So.
No.
Oh, what's? Yeah, that's not. Those aren't my dice. I don't know what's going on.
Why is it coming from
I-
CS bot?
I am not pushing the button, I swear.
I believe you.
I
I
think your
will
push to
take all of
talk.
those attacks, though.
I think your push to talk is triggering a roll, Jeremiah.
I still hit.
There's Tyrion.
Ah, Tarian it.
Disadvantage swinging at this.
Resisted,
That
no damage.
is a magical
Oh, no!
longsword. So, very good. You slices this thing, and you notice as your sword passes through it, like it hits the ooze and it feels resistance, but the resistance just kind of flows around it. And if you were up above, you'd start to smell something like this acidic, acrid scent as it tries to eat away the metal of your sword.
It's not doing any damage.
You slice through it and slice through it, and it doesn't seem to even care.
All right, and Tyrion's like, "This is nonsense."
It's kind of like stirring a pot of water.
All right, so Sir Takus is gonna dive into. No, he wouldn't do that. uh, he's gonna try to. Let's throw a shuriken. Let's see. Let me sure. Yeah. Okay.
He's targeting himself currently. And he hits himself. Oh, no.
Yay!
Well, yeah, I'm good.
No, you did it. You did it
No,
right.
he hit the pudding. She might have drug it.
That should have been at disadvantage, but that's okay.
Since you're dual
Too late,
botting, he
he's
gave it to
dead.
you.
Yeah, you're good.
It only had like what, 1 hit point left or something? What, 2?
I had
No,
5.
5. Yeah. Ooh, at least they bleed red.
Yeah, weird. A blue-black pudding bleeds red.
All right. Well, it wouldn't
Figure that
show
one
up
out.
if it turned blue, right? It's in the blue water. It would be like.
Right. It would just dissipate. All right, so this guy. All right. Blue pudding gets a turn. Blue-black
Blue.
aquatic. Yes. Oh, Tyrion, you attacked that one, and I forgot you get a lovely bonus of this when you made your attack. And you did it. You attacked twice, correct?
Uh-huh.
I did, but I think if I was taking damage, I might have not done the second attack.
Okay. Well, it didn't do anything to you. Why did that not do anything
It
to you?
took hit
Temporary.
points off.
Temporary hit points. Gotcha. All right. But yeah, for each time you hit it, if you're with a melee attack, if you're within 5 feet of it, then you take some acid damage. And if it were non-magical, you would be slowly destroying your weapon. So, couple of temp hit point losses there. As this thing. It's going to reach out and sees a new target. Actually, let's go with this image. And it's going to try and pseudopod you, Tyrion. Jumped into it, actually.
Sikkim customer support bot.
Nope.
Don't
It's
you
going
have
after
Sentinel?
CSB. It's
Yeah.
going after
Oh,
CSB.
damn.
It likes metal. It likes to eat metal, so it's still focusing on CSB. And
We come out of this with that distressed look that's so hot.
Distressed.
it punches you with its pseudopod as it tries to inject its little long pseudopod into any little cracks in your armor, try to get it inside you.
Ooh.
Doing
Wow.
21 points of damage
It's like,
with his
beep, 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 beep,
punch.
beep, beep, warning.
I'm gonna die.
As you take 10 points of ongoing damage,
Oof.
and you are grappled and restrained.
Okay.
Oh wait, no, who was that by?
I
Was that
think
by
it
the
was the
dead
other
one?
one. I think so. It doesn't
I
have a
think
name.
you're right. So grappled and restrained should be.
Yeah, because I would have attacked the one that was restraining me, which would be
Yeah.
why his hit points were lower.
Okay, that is fixed. You are no longer grappled and restrained. You're still taking ongoing damage, though. Let me double check
Cool.
that just to be sure. Nope, you are not. It's only while grappled and restrained.
Oh. Should I heal myself or would you like to?
I will. There's your 10 back.
Thank you.
Wait,
Wait a
No,
minute.
gave it
Hold
to
on, hold on.
he gave it to the not wounded. The not
Wait a sec.
wounded pudding. So.
I feel like I'm getting one of those short
There you go.
film scams where they say, "Do you have 220s for a 10?"
Like from
All right.
Cheers.
Yeah. I'm going
Yeah.
to. I know we got half movement. I'm going to swim up 10 feet just so I'm not so far removed from everybody else.
Mhm.
And 5 over for the. And then I'm going to attack him because I should still be able to reach him with my glaive.
Hold on.
Disadvantage, right?
Gorvidal has been doing stuff in chat, and I wasn't paying attention. He teleports a CS spot and then gives him a potion of greater healing.
Oh, cool.
All right. Teleport. Let's see where you end up. 3 o'clock, 2 squares. Yoink.
Okay. I'm not against that. And then potion of greater healing.
And then your turn too. So
All right, and Gorby Doll.
Yeah, thank you. Normally the chat kills us, but I guess
Yeah. Well, that's
he's the
Yeah.
good spirit. And
yeah, Gorvidal's usually taking care of them.
he's the good
Yeah.
gore, and then we got the bad gore.
Although he might buy a random monster once in a while. I don't know if he does that on
Not
Rob's
on this
stream.
table.
Not on this one. No.
Thank goodness.
And
Yeah.
on Rob's table, it's no longer going to be random either. It's going to be already in
Yeah.
the combat tracker.
Preset. Yeah.
All right. Well, since I got teleported, I'm going to dash to get double movement and go up the rest of the way to the surface and paddle a little bit towards Quint.
Okay.
Thank you.
I
Well, you
wait.
can move diagonally, so you can get all the way to Quint with 2 moves.
I guess I don't like being close to him, but I'll do it.
Yeah, Quint's like his boots start flapping a little. Like, wait, when are you getting close to me? Brrr, like he's
Dun
gonna
dun 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 dun.
get do it. Uh
Uh. Oh gosh.
oh.
What?
Look who showed up in chat. Uh oh.
Uh oh.
We were talking about you.
All good. I promise.
Yeah, I kindly called you the evil gore.
Probably like that.
Excuse me.
I
Sorry.
woke up to pee.
I'm gonna move the cannon a little bit closer, so it kind of just trundles off the edge of the little cliff here into the water
Okay.
to get close enough to give out some temporary hit points. Oh, and I have to include CS spot.
Yeah,
Glad
I'm
it doesn't
included.
take away the better rolls.
Yeah, right. And then I will use my wand of magic missiles and shoot a few at this black pudding. I'll just use 1 charge.
Okay.
Pretty much, magic
Pew pew
missile
pew.
does damage. Pretty much.
Yeah,
Pretty
Little
much
bit.
everything.
Shield.
Little bit.
Oh wait.
Oh yeah. I always remember shield when the guy doesn't have shield. It's
Yeah. So few NPC casters have shield for some reason.
so I'm shooting my longbow down into the water. So
All right. Disadvantage.
so I can't do any sneak attack, but I can at least do a little bit of damage if I hit. Yeah.
That's a hit.
Here, hold that arrow. Oh. It's as much as magic missile, right? Dang rogues. Ooh, Sartagas.
Okay. He is going to try to sacred flame the pudding.
Some radiant damage. That might do it.
Radiant, yeah. I was thinking
It failed.
I picture it like a sparkler underwater.
sorry.
And Tyrion, also while you're down there, I think I remember mentioning it last week, but CS bot, and now you did notice that there is some kind of a long stick there on the bottom of the pool
You,
where those
you did
puddings were.
damage to yourself.
Yeah, I'll take that off. I have myself. You know, I'm all thrown off.
And the pudding should take the 7. Redidient.
Got it. All right, done.
All right. Well,
This is gonna take a while.
let's do some temporary hit points first of all. The cannon. Top those off. Blink is gonna throw a fairy fire down there at the black pudding
Okay.
or blue pudding or whatever it is.
Dodge this.
Nice.
Failure.
Oh, that's gonna help us see it. Oh.
And, oh, I don't need to put that on myself anymore, right?
Nope.
It's too late. But...
And whatever. It's all good.
Okay, so there's this stick down at the bottom of the pond. I want to swim down and see what it is.
It's long. It's about 6 feet. It's really dark. You're gonna have a hard time making it out without getting it out of here and into the light.
All right,
Wait,
I'll
there's
just
fairy
grab-
fire down there now, though.
Yeah, but it's in the middle of this murky water, and there's this dim
Muck.
light, and yeah.
Mucky.
Okay, I will swim down. Is 20 feet? Is how deep it is, or is it deeper than that?
20 feet is the full depth. Yes.
Okay, so I'll swim down and I'll grab it. Can I just grab it? Do I have to do anything?
You can try. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to just grab it.
All right. You swim down and grab it, and it's gonna take a strength check to pull it loose. So it'll take your action to make a strength check.
That's fine. I'm not stabbing this guy again. Just a straight strength check.
Yep. Go ahead and give me a strength check. Oh yeah, you rip that thing out of there.
Yeah, yanking the long dark stick. Yes, I
It's
heard you.
about twice as long as you are, as tall. It's about 6-ish feet.
It's okay. I'm gonna carry it around, and everybody will think I'm compensating for something. Okay, and then I'll swim back. Yeah, I can swim back a little.
Okay.
Now that I have it in my hand, could I tell anything else about it? Just a long stick.
It's a long stick as far as you can tell. Give me an insight check.
Okay.
I really hope that we, did all this just to get a long stick. That would be great.
Just a stick.
Yeah, it's
Just
an
a
old
stick.
mop handle. The prongs are missing on the mop. So Quint's gonna try to chunk this arrow at him again now that he's glowing.
Yep. So it should be an advantage and disadvantage. Both would hit, so.
Okay.
And you do get sneak attack because Tyrion is next to him.
Oh, wonderful. That'll do a little damage.
Yeah.
And I think I think Quint's done. He's gonna bonus action hide. I don't know. This feels silly. I need a cloak of that I can
Billowing?
Billowing, yeah. Then I can use it as when I don't have anything for my bonus action.
All right. I'm going to drop my glaive on the ground, as is my wont, and take my longbow out.
All right. It's disadvantage to shoot down there, but you'll
Understood.
automatically have advantage from the fairy fire, so it'll cancel out.
All right. Thank you. Fairy fire.
I guess you could have like an effect of underwater on the creature that applies disadvantage on attack rolls.
Yeah, but if it survives,
Eh,
it's not going to stay under there.
No, I was just thinking that that could have been like Celestian Dawn to the NPC.
Yeah,
Like,
it
yeah.
could very easily have been. Yeah.
I just found out yesterday that you could do those on racial traits and
Oh yeah.
stuff. I didn't know you could do it on those.
You can do it on all kinds of things. It's pretty crazy.
Well done.
All right. Black Pudding sees its lunch trying to get away, so it swims up, and then why? It swims over on top of Tarian.
Good thing you have that big
This-
black stick.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna poke it with the stick.
And so let me
You
target.
you could rage and maybe take half damage from it, but
Tyrion likes being in goo. It doesn't make him
I don't know.
angry.
It was his first like real encounter when he dove freaking head into the gelatinous
Yup.
cube.
You know, it's his style.
As it goes ahead and tries to punch you, and you swim and dodge out of the way. So yeah, this giant, large 10-foot blob is now in the water above you. And for all of you on land, the top of it is actually at the surface of the lake, so no more disadvantage if you're shooting at it.
Well, well, look who showed up to play. And Quint's gonna now shoot at it with advantage, baby.
That's
Try
a
not
hit.
to. Oh, I should have freaking used sharpshooter. Dag nabbit. Why didn't I think of that?
I don't know if you could have hit its armor class 7.
Right? I mean, well, 32 points of damage ain't no yoke. On a bonus action, bill on my cloak. Now for Tarian some encouragement.
So,
Disengage! Disengage!
yeah, how like is it gonna be difficult for me to get out of this thing, or?
Well, you can disengage as your action and then swim, out to here and down to there.
Okay, yeah,
Wouldn't
that's
wouldn't
what
be
I'm.
terribly difficult.
Can't he just
That's what I'm.
fly? He's got boots of flying. You just
Yeah, but I'm
fly out of the
underwater.
water. Just
Yeah.
brrr.
You could go straight up, go right through it.
All right. Yep, I'll do that. I'll just fly. How
Take
high
all the
is this
damage.
cavern?
Yeah,
The
take-
cavern
I'll
itself is
disengage.
like 20 feet, 15
Okay,
feet.
I will disengage, and I don't know if you need to move this guy for me to be able to move me.
Go ahead.
I'll disengage and I'll move up here.
Okay.
Hide in mushrooms. Feel bad about my life choices that got me to that point.
Covered in acid,
It's like,
and goop.
ew.
Carrying a goop-covered stick. Slimy.
If you, smash it. All right.
And you do!
Nice.
I pick up my glaive.
All
Look, it
right,
turned
very
into
good.
one big blob in there. That's pretty neat. Blup.
All right, so this thing kind of dissipates into the water, goes down,
Bless
dissipates
you.
out into the water, and you see Tarian has crawled out of the water, crawled over into the mushrooms, carrying this big long stick covered in goop. Who knows what else, pudding, blue pudding.
Yeah, now that I'm out of the water, what's the stick? Can I check it out?
Ah, yes, you can check out the stick. See if there's an image. I don't know if there's an image or not.
It'd be great if you just like had gone outside today and taken a picture of a stick, and that was the image you showed us.
That absolutely is what I should have done.
Like just a
All right.
branch.
So you get this stick. It's a solid kind of quarter staff length. It's made out of wood, but you notice that the wood is very hard, and it feels like stone. It's so hard. Um, you kind of wipe away and scrape away the gunk off the outside, and you see that it has gems inlaid at various intervals, kind of along its length, and there's symbols carved into it, and this is kind of what it looks like. So I'm gonna
That
go
looks kind
ahead
of cool.
and add that to the party sheet.
I think my detect magic is still up because we just went from one fight right into the other. So do I get any sense from this thing?
Yeah, actually, you do. It is most definitely magical. And the insight check that Tarian failed was basically to say, why is a wood stick still around after being immersed with black puddings that dissolve all wood and metal? So that would have been the other way to know it was magical.
Or bite it,
Yeah.
like Tarian tries to do sometimes. I think
If you
it's
try and bite
magical.
it, it'll break your teeth. The wood is as hard as granite. It's hard as stone.
And it has a uh, a school of transmutation. What? Which one? Can you tell? Can you tell school from
I
detect
can't
magic?
remember the freaking schools.
I made a
Yeah,
I made a
I think you
note
can with
in one
You
of my
can.
games that has it all.
I'm saying me can't remember the.
right. Yeah.
uh,
He knows which one it is. How's that?
yeah, you know the school of magic that it belongs to.
It's not gonna help you identify it though.
Which one would be the one that would make things harder,
Probably
like
transmutation.
transmutation?
Yeah.
Transmutation. Yeah.
Yeah.
Or
All right. We'll say
alteration.
there's.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If we want to take a
Or
short rest or something, guys, I can cast identify.
Or stimulation. Stimulation could do it too.
simulation?
Stimulation could make
Oh,
things harder.
that's not a school of magic.
Oh,
This
it's
isn't
a
the
it's a
Saturday
it's
game.
a it's a new erotic school of magic for.
The erotic school of magic. Yeah.
Yes, I would like to take a short rest, and I have that magic sword from the other pool that I
hmm
dove into headfirst without
And
realizing
the
it was
party
actually
sheet also
sword.
has a magic shield.
Oh my gosh, I have a lot of work to do, guys.
There's a
Yeah,
magic
get to work. I'm gonna
shield in
take
the
a nap.
party sheet.
And the shield, there's a magic shield in the party sheet that
Oh,
is staff and dust of sneezing and choking.
I used that to kill somebody cruelly. I just put it there
Okay.
in case.
Should I
oh, he was
delete it
showing
or?
the deleting. Yeah.
Yeah,
Wait,
yeah.
Okay.
isn't
Sorry.
there like multiple uses of those or no?
Well, I shoved it in the guy's mouth and punched him in the face.
Oh, the
So
whole thing. Okay. Yeah. Okay. See you. Bye.
A whole bag? Yeah.
It was worth it though.
Dust of sneezing is a one-use item.
Oh, is it? I thought I saw
It's
something
dust
more.
of the dryness that you get multiple.
There is
You
enough of
absorb
it for
water.
one use. Oh, I just saw one use and I thought it meant multiples. I didn't read the whole thing. See.
Gotcha. All right, so that's deleted. Somebody can take those, or just leave it in there until we're ready to identify them.
Yeah, then you don't have to hunt for them.
All right. I guess after all of that effort, you should get one of those.
Ooh, level up. Oh,
Not quite. Not quite. When do you level up? I don't even remember.
all right. So we can burn some hit die, and
And yes, let me check something real quick.
Quint gets double hit dice back because of his necklace that he's been wearing and he
And
forgets
you
about.
will get a short rest. So I assume somebody's hanging out with the shield and somebody's hanging out with the staff.
Uh, can can I cast Identify as a ritual as part of our short rest?
Can't you just hold it for an hour during
Oh,
a
that
short
would work
rest
too. Yeah,
and
that's true.
automatically identify it?
I'll sit
Yeah.
on the shield.
And I'm checking out my sword.
Who wants
I'll,
to
I'll
play
take
with
the
the
staff.
staff?
That's
All
fine.
right. Well, you learn that the shield is a simple +1 shield with the only special unique trait is that it has a paw print emblazoned on it. The staff itself is a staff of striking, which is a very rare item that is essentially a +3 staff.
Dang.
Wowzer.
This sounds like a blank thing, doesn't it? A quarterstaff or CS bot,
Sure.
maybe? Is it
It would
attuned?
more depend on its damage at this point. Like the +3 is great, but if it doesn't give me more than my
Yeah, but it's a
blood.
striking because you get to use like some kind of cool thing.
If you use charges. Currently, it has 0 charges, just FYI. And a couple of times while you're taking a short rest, you hear this kind of noise that goes throughout the entire cavern. Nobody bothers you, but you hear this noise that kind of like sounds like a sigh, like like somebody's getting exasperated with sitting around and waiting.
Like the cannon
Yeah,
or
hold your
something? Or
horses.
like check the cannon out? Like, what? Do we notice where it's coming from?
It's echoing throughout the entire chamber. There's
Like,
no specific source.
oh, like even like to the south of us or whatever?
To the south, to the north,
Oh, okay.
bouncing off everywhere. It's just this
just in this chamber. Okay.
annoyed sigh.
What about
I
my
think it's
fancy sword that I picked up from that pool?
Oh, it wasn't in the party sheet, so I didn't auto identify
Yeah, you
it.
took it last time.
Let me pull that up. Mysterious longsword. It is, ta-da, identified. A longsword of life stealing.
wow.
So it is a uh, when you roll a 20, it does 3d6 necrotic damage, provided the target is not CS bot. I mean, a construct or undead. And you gain temporary hit points equal to the extra damage.
Well, that's kind of cool.
But only on a 20. So
Which you have a better chance of rolling because you're halfling luck.
this is true.
That's true. I don't really need the staff.
All
Blink.
right.
Yeah.
I'll take it.
Wouldn't really use it, so.
More weapons for the weapons god.
Or the
Yeah.
shield. I already have a magic shield, so somebody else.
I don't believe in blocking or defense at all, so shields are against my religion.
Maybe we can make
Rava don't like no shields.
maybe
No, it's all
maybe
offense.
Blink can make a little sled out of it or something.
You attach one shield to the other shield. You make a tower shield. Pretty soon you got
Yeah.
shields all around.
He is an artificer.
Yeah. The pretty soon you have your own Darren's instant fortress made out of random +1 shields that you found.
The Phalanx Fortress.
Yeah.
Is that how you say it? The Phalanx.
The Phalanx, yeah.
Phalanx
The Phalanx
Fortress.
fortress.
They all interlink.
All right. So you've identified all of the gear. Is anybody taking the shield, or are you just leaving it?
No, let's
Well,
take it.
Quinta put it in the bag of holding. How's that?
Yeah.
Okay.
And
Yeah,
we'll
you want to
sell
put
it.
the sword in the bag of holding too? I'm not going to use it because my other weapon is better, and the bonus is only.
It has a sheath, right?
You poke a hole in it.
Oh shit!
Everything dumps out.
Monkeys go flying everywhere, stealing
That's
my
where you
shit.
stored those monkeys.
Yeah, put it back in the party sheet, and I'll put it in the bag of holding. I'm just gonna put it sell. Did you lose the sword? Mysterious longsword.
No, it's just being slow.
Wait, I want to see what this thing does. You gotta be. It requires attunement.
Weird because it's +0. It's magic, but its only effect is when you roll a 20.
Well, that would be handy on like Rob's channel, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, it does say you have to roll a 20. It doesn't say if you get a crit. So,
It's not just a crit. It has to be
yeah.
a rolled 20.
Yeah, that's a little different. All right, I put it in a party.
A little bit of a different mechanic. Very. Not too many things have that kind of specificity.
Shall we? How come there's people still wounded? Did you run out of hit dice? Do we need to turn?
Oh no, I just got distracted.
Oh.
Yeah, I mean, you could burn them if you got them.
Oh, okay. Yeah, she's playing both of those characters. Let's make a sense of now.
Oh, good rolls. Certegas.
Yeah, right? I had to spend like all my hit dice.
Okay, I'm good now.
Quick gets
John,
Quick
Mhm.
gets double
Oh.
his hit die back because of his periaptic wound closure that he's had for
during
like
the
ever.
short rest, I'm going to break attunement with my ring of jumping so I can use the staff. Is that okay?
Yeah.
I know I don't get the staff attunement till I long rest. I just have to break attunement first.
That reminds me, what is there is an extension that can automate that hit die doubling. Where is it? Is it one?
Oh yeah, I didn't. I just did it manually.
Oh, it's one. Yeah, I'm sure. I know, but it's a cool one. I'm pretty sure I have it on this table. I just need to.
Remember, that's most of it.
Yeah, here we go. Let me add this effect to you. That should do it for you. See where it says healed? H-E-A-L-O-H-E-A-L-E.
He.
Healed
Oh,
multiplier
okay.
2 hit dice. So it should multiply any hit dice healing you receive by 2.
We'll try it out next time.
Yeah. All right, so what do you want to do? You're in this cavern. You've heard this sigh for the last hour, sounding rather annoyed.
I think we should take like 2 more hours of short rests just to annoy this person further.
So we're gonna go see who ate the llama. Wait, it wasn't a llama. It was a. Let's go this way. Where's the sign come from?
All right, you don't hear where it is. You know that there was one door to the south that you guys haven't been to. Otherwise, you've pretty well covered the entire cavern.
And we searched these guys pretty good. Like,
Mm-hmm.
got their stiffs. And what about around the
And all their
corner over
stuff
here?
was mostly junk, except for those few items that you picked up.
And we discovered that the map was just kind of weird here. You just added that piece. Is that what happened? Yeah, okay.
Yeah, the map that came just ended there with like this cavern going off, and I was like, I didn't want that.
It looked like.
So I
Alright.
dropped a few little weird things. All right, when you get there, Quint, you're up front. You notice right near the little passageway there, there's a little sign kind of on the cave wall right there, and it says, "Do not enter. The door is trapped, and you will be burned alive if you don't heed this warning."
CS spot. Go
All
check out
right.
that door. No, I'm kidding.
Blink's gonna stand out of the way.
Can I see any like obvious like traps from where I'm at? Like like a tripwire or like the ceiling might collapse or
Give me an investigation check.
skills. Am I good at that? Oh, I'm like
I
double
don't know.
proficient in it. Nice. He pulls out his little magnifying glass and
Okay, you get up a little bit closer to this door, and you start inspecting it. And you get right up close to the door. You're looking real close, and while you're investigating it and inspecting it, you notice that there are several holes in the door. They're kind of small, pretty well hidden, and you think you might be able to do a thieves' tools check to disable these holes to prevent something from coming out.
like I'm good thing I had that wine bottle collection going, cork collection going. He's like,
Cork, some wax, some boogers, whatever.
Can I yell from around the corner? Look for scorch marks.
right? Does it look like something's been burned to death out here recently?
No, there are absolutely no scorch marks.
And does the sign look relatively like new?
Yeah.
Like the paint still smells or whatever, you know?
It's a plank of wood, and it's written on. The paint doesn't smell per se. I mean, the wood's dirty, and there's not a whole lot of wood down here, you know. But it's been there for at least a day or two.
It's like
or 3.
It's like mushroom stump wood, right? Because it's
Yeah,
down here.
it's.
Well,
the wood's not soggy, put it that way, so it hasn't rotted yet.
Quint doesn't want to burn to death, so he's gonna think real quick if there's anything in his inventory that would prevent him from catching on fire. No. Potion of fire resistant? I got potion of radiant resistant. Damn it. Okay. Decanter of endless water. He's
Okay.
he's gonna have it spraying water on him as he's. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah, gonna have CS bot behind you doing the
Yeah.
hose,
Here, spray me down as I pick this lock.
knocking you prone as you're trying to pick the lock.
It's falling over.
Disadvantage -5.
I will give him use Flash of Genius though to give you +5 to your check on this.
All right, so yeah, Quint's gonna attempt to disarm these holes, these traps.
Okay. Have you
Uh,
applied Flash of Genius to him? No, not yet.
There we
there
go.
it goes. And thieves' tools.
Yes, these tools. You attempt to disarm the trap. Oh no! You only rolled a freaking natural 20.
Nice. See, my wine cork collection helped nicely.
Yeah, so you very carefully, very meticulously plug up all of these holes that you notice coming out of the door. And while you're in the process of plugging these holes, at least on one instance when you're plugging it up, you notice there's a little bit of liquid in the hole, and when your finger touches it, you get this acidic burn on your finger. It's just a tiny little bit, no damage or anything like that. But you get the sense that what's in there is acid of some kind.
Ah, that fire, huh?
Yeah.
So
Good.
the person that made the sign is just really dumb and doesn't know the difference between acid and fire?
I don't know. Burning from acid alive is pretty that wordy.
Chemical burns?
Yeah, chemical
Yeah.
burns. Is there a lock on the doors? What is it? A pair of doors?
It is a pair of doors. Let me see if the door is locked or not. It doesn't say. So the door is not locked. So
So Quint's gonna kind of point to the door and signal he's about to open it.
I'm trying to unlock it.
Yeah, it does say the shift. You gotta hit shift.
There
Not
we go.
working?
Yeah, the boiling acid trap that I had right there was in the way.
Ah,
It wasn't letting me unlock the door.
so Quint's gonna
Okay.
peek open the door. Oh shit!
All right, you pop open the door, and the
Well,
first thing you see.
peek open the
Oh,
door. I said.
yeah. Well,
Look.
when you peek open the door, they fly open. And you see these two guys standing there. You've seen people like these before, these anti-paladins that you've encountered. And standing up on this little ledge, she's kind of sitting in a little throne. You see this lady. I use the
That's
term
awesome.
loosely. And she's this kind of shortish, fairly thin elderly Darrow woman with long hair cascading almost all the way down to her knees. She's wearing these rune-inscribed robes covered with tufts of bat fur, and she sits atop a throne carved from a giant white toadstool. These two Darrow Shadow Anti-Paladins stand guard in front of her. And as soon as you guys open the door and she looks at you and goes, "Finally! God, you're late. What took you so long?
Whoa.
You should have been here at least 2 days ago."
There was a bridge. Quint looks because he's like still putting his tools and shit away. Who? Yeah, sorry we're late, but we're here. And Quint's gonna step in and wave everybody in.
Do you have my pretties? My prizes? Show me my prizes. Can't come in if you don't have the prizes.
I bend over.
I know there
Uh,
was a sign out front. It was written just for you.
I'm going to use my gem of brightness to blind her.
Well, the two guys standing right here, the shadow apps, what are they wearing for like weapons and stuff? They got the big hands.
They
That's
are wearing
those are the
breastplate and shield. Those
yeah.
are the big hand guys. They both have scimitars, and they're yes.
Well, show her the prizes. We got the prizes.
We we do. Quint's like what we do?
I assume it was the stuff we got out of the ponds, right?
I think so.
So as a reminder, when you entered
Oh,
into
oh yeah, there was some
the
prizes.
cavern, you saw this message. It says, "Welcome, worthy foes. Find the hidden prizes and bring them to Orda to gain her favor. Try not to die."
And the prizes were what? The staff?
Yeah, but I want it, so I'm not giving it to her.
Well, you could give it
She
to
just
her
said
over
show
and
her.
over
Yeah.
again, right?
All right.
Here I
I'll
present to
sh-
you this staff. What
All right.
was
I'll
the
move
You
other?
aside
I'm
my
trying to
cloak
remember
to
what the other ones were.
to show my staff, but just a little bit, like a kid who snuck a kitten into class.
okay? So the items that you have recovered while in here, there's those 3 magic items that you recovered. Was there anything else? There was a couple of rubies at the bottom of the pool where the Sword of Life Stealing was. So there was 2 rubies in the pool as well as the sword and the staff, and that was it.
Yeah, I have the rubies. I'll pull those out. Start
You've got
juggling them.
stones, young man.
Yeah, do you
Good.
hold up the rubies and the sword in like a very phallic arrangement, or is it more?
Well, I gave the sword away already, so
Uh,
if Quint wants to pull it out and
also,
Put them
aren't
together.
we? Also, aren't we? Yeah, Quint to take it out of the bag of holding, and he says the sign said to gain Orta's favor. Are you Orta?
Well, of course I am Orda. Who the hell do you think I am?
Well,
Everything out there has been talking about me. You met my guy over at the thing where you fought the other thing, and then you came over here, and then
we
I put
didn't.
a sign out for you,
We didn't listen
and
to
you
what they were
still showed up
saying.
late.
We were just taking this treasure for our own.
I don't care about the treasure. I needed to know that you were strong enough to survive.
Well,
Well,
here
we
we
made it.
are.
I mean, you're adventurers, aren't you? Isn't it your job to go get things? You can
Sometimes
prove you're strong enough to get them, then God
we
knows you didn't really want the King of the Underworld signet ring.
we
No,
the
we
king
want
of the
it.
underworld.
I like stuff.
Aren't we looking for a king?
We have all suffered a lot of head trauma.
So
Yeah. I mean, I know that, it only took us like an hour to get in here or something, but it feels like it's been weeks.
We shouldn't
as a
have ate
reminder,
those mushrooms.
you came here because you had intelligence that the Darrow were worshippers of the last king Narosane and knew how to get in touch with him. And you wanted to get in touch with Narosane because you believe that he has knowledge, contacts, and influence in the Ghoul Imperium. He is an outcast king who is overthrown and wants to regain his throne. So the Darrow all worship him, and they all call him the king of the underworld.
Ah,
We're doing a typical America and South America move.
so we have to do a favor for you to gain this ring.
What do you mean a favor for me? You're Dunwin. You're here.
Oh,
So
You
can we
you
have
had
the
to
ring
prove
then?
it. I
so
mean,
we
that's
can.
why I killed all my people.
Oh,
They knew how to reward them if they repelled you. I had a great reward for them. Oh, they were so excited if they were able to hold you off. But they're, if they weren't able to do it, they're no use to me. So what? They're dead. If they run away, it'd be a lot worse for them. You get the feeling she's a lot like the Darrow you met before. There's something kind of off in her head. She's not quite all there
yeah.
all the time.
Well, I'll take
So
the
about
ring
that
then.
ring. Yeah.
Quinn holds his hand out.
The
We'll be
ring.
going.
Yes. I have a ring here. And you know why you're taking it, right?
You can tell us again. That would be nice.
King
Well,
of the Underworld,
the
the
mushrooms.
guy who's supposed to overthrow the whole Ghoul Imperium.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
we need to talk to him.
You're supposed to help raise him back into power.
Yeah, we're gonna try.
We are.
Join him in his quest to overthrow Emperor Narasane.
You know, the guy that runs the one that's the smart one. We all point to Sir Tegas. He's not here tonight.
He's taking a vacation.
He's in the bathroom.
Says, well, I know you're here for the King of the Underworld. And now that I've seen what you can do out there, I know you're not going to assassinate him. So yeah, I can tell you where he is. Do you want to know where he is?
Yes, please.
Oh. Why don't you know?
We lost
Because
our
you haven't
map.
told us yet.
That's right. I haven't told you yet.
CS Bot used
I
our
always
map
forget these
for
things.
toilet paper. I don't know how that worked, but
As I've shared the map with you again, as she
ooh, the last
uncovers
king.
and unmasks some
Oh my God.
areas.
She has the power to remove the fog of war. We must get her. Must have her alliance.
And she gives you directions, through the tunnels. She does say that the tunnels to the Last King are very maze-like. There's a lot of weird intersecting paths, and they're designed that way to make it difficult to find him. And she also points out that you've known this before, that he is the lord of vermin and insects and stuff, and so a lot of the tunnels are very heavily infested with insects, bugs of various types.
Does
Is there-
he get upset if anything happens to his his vermin?
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
That's disappointing.
Sorry, Blink.
Does
He loves his bugs.
is there a bug repellent that we could put on?
I mean, you're all right if they attack you. He's not going to care if they attack you. Bugs eat bugs all the time. But just don't go like indiscriminately spraying pesticides or anything.
Well, I was imagining
No fireballs. No fireballs. I see you. I see you, little short man. Points to Tarian.
What if I get hungry?
That's what I was imagining. Blink with a little cage of cockroaches, and he's just snacking on them like popcorn.
Can you
I mean,
artificer a little muzzle for yourself?
We eat them too. Just don't eat a lot of them. Maybe
don't-
only a few out of the swarm. Don't eat the whole swarm. Just enough to tide you over.
Yeah, just a snack.
Yeah, just a little bit. You could probably eat the big ones. They might try to eat you back.
We're pretty
Do-
much used to that.
Do you have a map you could give us to show us the way to the? Since it's mazy, lots of mazes.
Yeah, and she gives you directions. She gives you specific directions, and I've unmasked it on the Ghoul Imperium map to show the way. But she gives you pretty detailed directions about how to get there without getting lost.
And do we get a ring or something? Does she give us a ring?
Oh my goodness. Where are our manners? And she pauses for a second and turns to the guy next to her. There's this old guy named Wintersloss who's next to her, whispers something back and forth for a minute, and points a finger at one of the Darrow, this guy on the right, ill-tempered scream, and this beam shoots out of her finger and hits him from behind, and he starts to scream, and mid-scream he just disintegrates into dust as he falls dead.
Wow, metal.
And she chuckles a little bit and says,
Blink
"Oh yeah, the
applauds.
ring." What's that?
Blink applauds.
Oh yeah. Where's our manners? And she pulls this ring from her gnarled finger, and she says, "Come here. Whichever of you, come here." She waits for somebody to get close. All right, as Quint approaches her, she says, hold on, and she throws it at you as hard as she can, which is like barely bumps you. No strength in her arms at all. And this ring goes bling, 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 and falls down on the ground. And it's this beautiful little ring. Where is the? And you notice the coat of arms emblazoned on the ring. Come on, where is it? Here we go. Oh, share. And this is the coat of arms kind of emblazoned on the front end of the ring. And that is the coat of arms of Narrowsane, the last king of the underworld. She says, yeah, just take that to them. If you've got that, he'll meet with you. If you don't have that, he won't meet with you. In fact, you'll probably never find him if you don't have that with him.
And does the ring have power? Should we wear it?
I mean, it makes you look fashionable. It shows you're truly devoted to the king of the underworld. I mean, he loves that devotion, so. But there's no magic to it.
Quinn says, "Blink, do you wanna carry this?" He brings it over to Blink.
Oh yeah, I mean Blink is still wearing that mink robe that we picked up at some point, right? And he's got his hat of vermin on his head.
Oh,
Are you telling me
perfect.
he looks exactly like a pimp? Is that what you're telling me?
That is yes, that is what he looks like. So
I
he's
mean,
like, yeah, a giant ring to go on my fingers. Heck
that
yeah.
that is okay with you, right, Tarian? Since you're the party leader.
Yes. No.
Okay. I answered the ring.
All right,
Is there,
well, hurry on now. Not
is
much
there
time
anything else
left.
we should know about the king?
Know about the king? He's the great king. Well, what else is there to know?
Oh, I don't know. Just thought you might have some insight.
Some bastards named. It wasn't Narrowson. It was the person before. It was a couple before Narrowson. Some, but one of them is a little while ago. Yeah, they got rid of him. Didn't like him. Bunch of bastards. And then they got stupid and then went above ground and then came back down. And they're all just.
Quint kind of gets CS Bot, kind of points him away. No, you can't kill them. Come on, let's go.
She chuckles. Kill us? We're a
Wait,
lot
was
more
that a
powerful
request?
than you reckon.
Oh.
We're not
Chris-
alone.
No, Chris-
Fourthly, we're friends with the king. If you hurt us, he'll be annoyed.
All right.
we have his ring. He won't be annoyed.
You can probably just chuck some money at him really hard though.
And if you kill us, poof goes your quest, and don't think he won't know what you did. The creepy crawlies are everywhere, and they tattle.
We came all this way, and poof, we can't finish. The fat guy dies. What's his name? Gernterhoff?
Archduke Avgost.
Afghost. That's close. There was a good stop. Stop.
Yeah.
All right, so we go find a hole to take a long rest. No, do we need to take a long rest? Quinn's like,
Oh, it's up to you.
I mean, I think we're okay. I assume while we're traveling, we'll hit one at some point.
I mean, the only
Alright.
one that really
Yeah.
gets lots back on a long rest would be the spellcaster, right?
Yeah, I've
Yeah,
used
he's
several
fine.
spell slots, but I'm good.
What I
Alright.
mean, what's the I mean, how long have we been up and that kind of stuff?
This is I want to say it's the second day after you left the Pit of All Flesh. Second or third? I think it's the second. Day after you left the Pit of All Flesh. So it's been 2 days. You arrived here at roughly 10 a.m.
Oh, so we we just finished a rest not too long ago.
Yeah, you've been fighting. You fight for 10 minutes and then you took a short rest and
We just finished breakfast and took a nap, and we want to go back to bed.
bedtime.
It's,
Hey, I need my sleep.
what do I get?
Let's see. It's gonna take you about 1.5 days of travel to get to the last king because it's all difficult terrain.
I want to use my inspiration on our encounter rolls
Okay.
to
And
avoid dying.
that lets me roll at advantage, right? So the numbers are always higher. All right, so you guys leave the cavern as she shushes you out hurriedly, and she was a fun character. Is there anything else you needed to know? As you're leaving, as her shushing you out, um, she says, "You'd better run. You're not safe here anymore," and hurries you out. You guys move along. Let's roll. All right, you get through the day, and as you guys are preparing for the evening, yeah, you're going through the last little bits of travel for the evening, kind of right on the edge of these vermin infested tunnels. Let me pull this map up.
I mean, for a moment, I thought we might see some kobolds, but
Not quite yet. Still plenty of opportunities, though. Separate. Oh, that worked great. Let's do this. So you guys get to this little place, and you're getting ready to bed down for the evening, preparing for your long rest. The passageway, you came from the south, and you notice there's all these little side chambers. You thought this would be a good place to. Let me unlock the token. Sorry. And you thought this would be a good place to settle down for the evening. And so as you guys are preparing for that, the cannon's off to the side. As you guys are preparing for that, you hear a sound of many, many, many feet uh, coming from around the corner. As
a
we're gonna go
millipede,
ahead.
a
Yes.
hundredpede. It's a little one. A hundredpede.
Gonna
Uh-oh.
roll that. We need to. Initiative, roll, NPCs, initiatives. Okay. As you see this thing come running around the corner and it sees you, and that's where we're going to start initiative. As you see this thing come running, you're not really surprised because you kind of heard it coming around. It obviously was triggered by the noise of you setting up camp. So neither side is surprised.
We told Blink not to pound his tent stakes into the cave walls.
So, Tyrion knows that Orga said that we should go attacking, but can defend ourselves. So Tyrion's just gonna kind of try to move out of the way. So if
And
it
this is
just
what
passes
it
by,
looks like.
yeah.
It's about 15 feet long and
It's got
a good,
multiple eyes.
2 feet, 3 feet around.
But yeah,
Okay, so we can fit our heads in its mouth. That's all I
Mhm.
needed.
We all looked
Can you
for the
see it?
druid in the party
Yeah.
and shrug.
Let me put it in a square. There it is.
so yeah, he's gonna just move out of the way, and if it attacks, he'll start attacking. But he's not gonna initiate.
Okay.
I mean, if it was traveling through the tunnels, which direction would it be going? Like this way?
So it came out there. You're not sure if it would be heading south or to the east.
So it could go the either direction, right? Okay.
Correct. Could be headed in either direction.
All right,
But
I'm
it does look hungry, like it's coming straight towards you.
gonna follow Tyrion's example and ready an action to attack if attacked or my party is attacked.
Okay.
I'm just gonna step back and try to get out of the way. I'm not hiding, but I'm pushing myself against the wall.
Okay.
Oh, it didn't beep for me. So yeah, Sir Tagus is gonna move away and ready action with his sword if he gets attacked or any of us get attacked.
All right.
Quint's gonna ready an arrow and Celeste that baby.
Okay.
I'm gonna ready a range attack. Click.
Okay. That would be so cool if I could do it. I don't know if it'll work though.
Oh god, does it cast lightning bolt?
No, it does not, but it gets over to here and it rears its head back and sprays acid in a line right down there as this long line of acid
Well,
comes
before it
spraying over each of you.
squirts, my readied action should go off, right?
No, the action goes first and then you are reacting to the action. So your readied action goes after.
So I'll shoot it in the mouth when it's opened.
So everybody's gonna do a dexterity saving throw. One failure, okay. And then we're gonna, as you are all sprayed with a little bit of acid, burning each of you slightly. And then it seems to be, Blink, if you want an attack of opportunity, you'll be able to get it, but it seems to be trying to head towards CS bot.
Well, I would get my
Now your
action
readied
first.
actions would go off. Yes.
I punch it for 1 damage as it runs by.
I shoot it in the mouth for 27 points of damage.
All right.
Just 26 more turns and I'll catch up to you.
I had readied a melee attack, so I can't hit him from here.
Okay. And pass his turn.
I thought he was going to do one of those burrow things where he pops up in the middle.
All right. Why do I never have this thing out when I need it? And I pull out all my tools and start putting the cannon together.
All right. Strategas.
All right, Surtagus is going to cast a lure on this thing. Not really. I just wanted to allure something. He's right
Falls
here.
in love with Strategas.
Yes, I'm just gonna attack him with my sword because that's easy.
All right. Swinging and slicing. All right, Quint, this thing's up and close and personal to you. It looks like it's heading towards the wall next to you.
Well, Quint's going to pull out a short sword and attempt to stab it since it's in his face.
Okay.
Here, hold this. Oops. I scrolled. And it looks like it's going towards CS spot.
Mm-hmm.
You're going to get out of the way, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm going to move over here. And I'll be like, Tyrion, you can kill it. And I like point to it. It's going to kill us if you don't. And that's all I can do.
I'm going to put Wraith Attractant on you.
What do you mean? It's already on me.
It's permanently on him.
Remember, I carried that other arrow head in my abdomen for a month, too.
The undead tracking arrow.
Oh yeah. All right. I cannot actually get close enough with the cannon to give anybody else temporary hit points. So instead of the healing cannon, I'm gonna summon the ballista. And oh, I can't. Oops.
Seems not even going to get a chance to go again.
Oh, I
after
hope
seeing a
not.
spot.
So bonus action then, after summoning it, the ballista will fire.
And hit. Nice.
And
Bang.
hit.
Kill it.
Oh, what a terrible roll.
Ooh, it survives.
And then Blink will step up next to it.
Okay.
And then his turn.
And CS bot gets to go.
All right.
Gorvidal redeemed a greater potion, a greater healing.
Potion of greater healing. Awesome.
What a jerk.
Oh, evil gore.
This is for the Megapede. Let's
I have it
drop this
right
on
here
him.
if you need me to.
I got it.
Oh, you got it. Okay.
Not a great roll. I use my inspiration to reroll. Very good. Thank you.
Butt cheeks. Yeah. Oh, I didn't use my action surge. So I'm
Because you
gonna.
had a short rest, so it reset.
Yeah, so I'm gonna do that again.
It's not going to survive.
No, I'm not. Gosh dang butts. I'm re-rolling a halfling next time.
That going to do it? No.
What the? All right.
Did you use the sharp end?
All right, fine. If I have to take care of this since you guys can't handle it.
Save me, Tyrion.
Ah,
There you go.
and you've killed the megapede.
You did have 1 hit point.
It had 1 hit point.
Ah, fuck. Cuss word.
The reason why it was going after CS Bot, just because I find it hilarious with the megapede. One of his actions is consume metal. Consumes 1 medium or smaller metal object. So CS Bot is a medium metal object.
There you go.
You would have just noped me out of existence.
No, then you're digested over 1d4 hours.
Oh, okay. I thought it was just power word kill just because you
No,
hated me.
no, no.
Well, could you imagine how annoying CS Bot would be for the next digestion time
Yeah,
cycle?
punching out of it. All right, hold on before you move. As Tyrion, you slash it and you kind of put this huge gash in its belly. And as your sword tears this gigantic hole in the side, it kind of lays down, and you see that hole begin pulsing and pulsing, and stuff starts to crawl out of the hole as you see a bunch of little swarms of centipedes
Aw.
come crawling out of the body of this giant megapede, and immediately they like start to scatter. They just all kind of running all different directions.
I try to capture one as a
Oh, it
pet.
was a mommy.
It was a mommy. So this one just kind of runs right through Blink's space and starts heading south.
Oh man, Blink has a hard time, but he lets them all go.
All right.
He pulls a rat out of his hat and starts gnawing on it.
You don't just fall over and open your mouth hoping one gets confused.
Look, he ran in there. It's
It
not my
doesn't
fault.
count if they burrow into my stomach, right?
Blink.
Oh, all right. I will. I guess I'll disengage and step back.
Okay. All right, and this one continues to run away down the corridor and disappears. Tyrion.
Can't hear me because I didn't push my button. I'm gonna just take some disengage and take some steps back. Get out of the way.
All right.
Yeah, I'll disengage and step back. Though I do want to adopt one as a pet.
You can just imagine it crawling through your gears, and
George. I'll name him George. I'll love him and I'll pet him. And
it's like,
let him.
when you have a little cat that jumps in your car engine from underneath and for the warmth, and you just imagine you're moving around squishing these little bugs that are.
Bug guts just oozing out of me.
I don't typically have too many problems with cats and car engines in South Florida.
No, I imagine not.
I have
So
problems with
this one
armadillos that want to commit suicide, though.
comes running right over through Quint Square, crawling all over his shoes and up his knees, and then falling down the other side as it comes over and leaves the map. Quint, you gonna do anything? You gonna
Quint's
attack it?
gonna no. Quint's going to. Oh, is a reaction? No, Quint's gonna be like Get off of me. And then
Alright.
on his turn, he's just gonna get the hell off the ground. Just fly up to the ceiling.
All right. So
Get
nobody's
off.
gonna attack them. They're just
No.
gonna scatter otherwise.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no,
All right.
I know. We don't want to really piss off the king of
Yeah,
the.
that's what I was thinking.
I'll shout, "Long live the king!" after
Yeah.
him.
All right. All right. And after they all scatter, you hear this little sound coming from the last one as it leaves. Good. Good.
So we found out we can kill pregnant mothers, but not children.
You didn't attack.
Which is
what didn't attack
surprising
you?
with Matakuri because usually the babies are the ones we
Killing
gotta
children
kill.
is. Yeah.
There it is.
There it is. All right. Well, very good. You have passed that test.
Well, let's pass a
Uh,
10-minute break. How's that sound?
That sounds great. This is perfect timing
Yeah.
for it.
All right, so I'm gonna start a little timer, and we're gonna take a 10-minute break and go get some refreshments and use the facilities. And while we're on break, I am going to start the slideshow and play some pretzel. So we'll be back in about 10 minutes. So go get a drink and do all that. We got another half to go, about another hour and a half. So we'll see you in a little bit. turning off the music, stopping the timer. We don't need any of that. Mo. No mo. I had a little bit of leftover mashed potatoes.
Yum. I had some peanuts. Virginia peanuts.
Whiskey.
Oh, you're making me jealous.
Man,
Nice.
we're back live. Oh, I have a
All
question
right.
for you. That acid burning thing. How much damage was that?
Which acid
The
burning thing? The
trap.
Megapede's attack? Oh, the
No.
trap?
Yeah.
Now you're gonna make me look.
Well,
Uh,
I just call it from memory would be fine.
the acid trap was actually both acid and fire. It ignites on exposure to air. So it was 4d10 acid and 4d10 fire damage.
That would have hurt.
That would have hurt.
Yeah. So,
Or I would have evaded it all, maybe.
right. It's a deck save, so.
Yeah.
But it comes out in a 15-foot cone. So anything within 15 feet of the door gets sprayed. And then it ignites.
That's a nasty trap.
Yeah. All right. So you guys managed to defeat the Megapede and do not kill all of the swarms. And I guess this would be a good time for you guys to get one of these. A long rest. Everybody gets to recover.
Nice.
Mm,
I'm going to
nice.
attune to my staff. Is it cursed?
It is not cursed.
Yay!
It is a useful staff.
So,
Yeah, absolutely.
so we
So
watch
if you-
CS Bot rubbing his wood all night. Is that what happens? What?
Whoa, whoa, whoa. I polish it.
Ah,
There's a process.
If you're attuning to that, does that mean you do not need the infusion anymore to make your glaive magical?
I'm sorry, I didn't know that that was. I have my glaive +2. I have my ring of ram, and I have the staff of striking. I didn't realize that the glaive was also attunement. I apologize. I will take off my cloak of protection.
Why is the
Oh,
glaive attunement?
no. I don't know that it's attunement. I just mean that I had used one of my artificer infusions to make that magical for you.
Yeah, if you wanna reassign that, that's fine.
Yeah.
I'll become stick
I don't.
robot.
He doesn't still have one for Quint either, does he? My longbow's a +2. It's a magical one. You had a.
I
That was a
do-
while ago, I think.
I do still have it. Like that's in my notes that I still have enhanced weapon on your bow.
I have a new longbow +2 now, right? You didn't make it a +2. No.
I thought I did, didn't I?
Can you make it a +2? Maybe you made
Yeah.
it infused it. I don't have it listed as infused, but maybe
Once
that's what it is.
Yeah, once I hit 10th level, enhanced weapon goes up to +2.
And you can do multiple people, right?
Yes.
2.
Yep, I can have 4 total infusions, and they can be duplicates. So I have
don't-
right now.
I was gonna say I don't think I've given out a bow +2.
Yeah, no, I
It's-
don't think so either. Now that I think about
Okay.
it, so
So I've got the enhanced weapon on Quint's bow. I still have enhanced defense on Sir Tagas, and I have a spell refueling ring on myself. So I don't know if CSB, if you maybe want enhanced defense on you as well, so that you can have +2 to AC.
Yes, please. That'd be great because I have a hard time healing without my robo buddies.
so he
Kinda what I was
straps
thinking.
this extra shield on you. Clank.
You're not wearing magic armor already, are you?
Actually, let me see. I think my blood ghoul armor is magic, or what I got at a while ago. But
Ooh, I don't know.
Yeah.
If I can do it then.
yep,
I
it's
can-
magic armor.
All right, I
Sorry.
can only do this on non-magical items.
Okay.
So
Here
Give it to
goes.
Tyrion. Is Tyrion's loincloth
does Tyrion
magical?
wear armor?
Just a loincloth.
Flex the loincloth.
Let's see.
And my staff doesn't recharge because I just attuned, right? It'd have to be another night.
No, it'll recharge overnight.
Okay.
I don't know how many charges it recovers on a long
What?
rest, but
1d6 plus 4.
all right.
So 7.
There you go. And I think that's automatable. I'll look at that after.
Well, it doesn't seem like anybody else needs anything desperately, so I will. I'll just pick an infusion for myself.
Yeah, are you wearing armor? Wait, no, is the cannon
Uh,
wearing armor?
it's the can. That'd be awesome. Yeah.
It's a little Sherman cannon now. How far do we think we got still to get to this king place
The last king, you think
Couple-
you're going to get there today?
today?
Yep. So you guys continue to head down the tunnels, and the tunnels are getting windier and windier. A lot of cutbacks and dead ends. But the directions you were given do seem to be pretty accurate. You're believe you're making good progress. Um, as you walk along, though, you do notice that the number of vermin, bugs, spiders, centipedes are steadily kind of increasing. You notice them more and more and more in bigger numbers and bigger varieties, um, various sizes. They just seem to be everywhere in these tunnels right now.
Is it like
As
the scene in the Raiders of the Lost Ark where she's stepping on all the bugs?
yeah, yeah, or yeah, that's a very good visual. Um, but as you kind of get through the tunnels, you finally come to a place where you think the king is supposed to be, and you walk in, and the floor is just littered, just absolutely, like 6 inches deep with crawling bugs just everywhere. And there is a stone throne kind of in this little room, and sitting in it is a fairly large, powerful looking Daracool. Looks like this. He's sitting there in his stone throne, and kind of nods to you in a very regal manner. And welcome to my domain. I've
Show
been
them.
expecting you. I apologize. I have no acceptable food for you, but please enter.
I don't know. We saw some on the way in.
Eh, My pets.
We
So
we
why do
have
you seek an audience with the king of the underworld?
we are on a mission to rescue someone.
Oh, who is this someone?
He's been captured. I'm going to explain the ghoul army that's got Vandergast. What's his name? I'm looking for it.
Well, the name that you are most familiar with is Duke Moretto. You've come across agents of Moretto multiple times. Are you thinking of Vandakul, which is the name of a Darakul city,
Uh,
one of the big ones?
he's like, yes, we plan on infiltrating the Imperium and seek your help.
Very well. It seems that our purposes may align. You say you're searching for some gentleman, a duke. Do you tell him about who you're
Duke
trying to find?
Avergut's
Avgost.
Gost. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm not familiar with that name. My sources have not mentioned anything specific. I do understand that Duke Moretto is involved in some ritual. Uh, I believe on behalf of the Emperor, but I don't really know what the ritual is about or is for. Uh, but based on your information, it's quite possible that this Avgost fellow is maybe required for the ritual that Moretto is performing.
Yeah, the ritual might require an asshole.
Very potentially, none of
Or a
them are.
noble.
Yes, none of the existing Darakul are terribly noble after they stole my throne.
Isn't that why we remember that he was kind of an asshole?
Yeah, he was a noble. He was an arrogant, still very loyal to his country, but
Yeah.
kind of an asshole. Yeah.
So,
Now, were you guys disguised as ghouls when you approached?
I would assume so to get to this point.
Yeah, we probably still were, right?
Okay.
I think so, yeah.
I think in general you guys were wearing it every day. Um, he smiles at you. I like your little disguises.
It keeps us
Very well
speeding along.
constructed.
Yeah.
Just trying to fit in with the locals.
And so, in your attempt to free this Avgost fellow, I may be able to provide some assistance, if that would be of interest to you. I have contacts in Vandakul, where Moretto is currently located, where I believe he is in the process of performing that ritual over in Vandakul, across the Sulphur Sea. I have contacts that might be quite useful to you.
Of
Does this
course,
sound fair?
it sounds one-sided that you're going to help us. What is it that you need from us?
Oh, just a trifling little assistance that you can provide me. You see, I've lost something dear to me. Many years ago, hundreds of years ago now, I very lovingly crafted a staff, a magical staff. I affectionately called it the staff of the underworld. A bit presumptuous, I am aware, but this staff is very precious to me, and I would like it retrieved. It
Does
was
it look,
stolen some years ago when these usurpers deposed me.
does it look like the staff in your portrait over there? And I point to the one you got on
Yes, it does. It looks just like that.
with the skull on it and the fangs sticking up.
Let me see if there's a description of the staff.
I don't know. Quint's
Yeah.
probably biting his lip a little, helping undead do shit. But
Well, remember, this guy wants to overthrow the current
yeah, but
empire of ghouls.
he's still undead though. But
That's
that's
true.
why I said he's biting his tongue a little.
The the staff is precious to me. It's an item that I crafted and allows me better control of my children. And he waves his hands to indicate all of the vermin that are around him. It's a trifling thing ordinarily, but it's also a symbol by which my subjects recognize me. Without it, I'm not a king in their eyes.
And how has this staff come to be in someone else's possession?
Well, many years ago, ready, give me one of those. All right,
I was thinking the same
Sertegas.
thing, Jeremiah. Like this when he mentioned the staff, he's like,
uh, Sertegas, you kind of get the sense that he is downplaying the power and importance of the staff. Like it seems like he's kind of deliberately talking it down as if it's not that great important to him.
Yeah, I'm gonna, well, Sir Take Us, not Tyrion, is gonna kind of push him a little further on the staff, like what was if it was taken from him, and that he's kind of calling him out that he's underplaying it. Say, hey, what is this staff really?
Yes, the staff is of utmost importance to me. It will provide me with uh, some more capabilities in order to regain some of my lost status and power. I assure you it won't harm you, and the staff, if it were to fall into the Emperor's clutches, would be a terrible travesty and disastrous for all the denizens of the underworld. But in my hands, it would at least assist me in my goals of changing the order around here, so to speak. I did lose it some time ago. I lost it to some Imperial soldiers when I went into hiding years ago. They, in turn, made the mistake of entering into the dragon's graveyard, where Gondicap is currently lord. Killed them and kept the staff as a prize.
wait,
So the staff is currently in the possession of a dragon.
Correct.
Ooh,
Gondicap.
what kind of dragon?
Gondicap is a young cave dragon who's just beginning to come into his own now, and he's claimed the dragon graveyard as his lair. He's on the cusp of adulthood. He's just begun learning how to manipulate his cavernous home to thwart invaders.
Good news, killing children
is
is our specialty.
and, and is he accepting followers? Blink has been looking to venerate someone.
I'm sure he would gratefully accept any veneration by another kobold. He has quite a few in his employ.
Great kobolds. Is this dragon able to be negotiated with, or should we just slay him?
Oh, it might be possible for you to avoid the dragon's guardians or deal with them without alerting the dragon or attacking him. I am aware that Gondicap has an intense hatred of ghouls. You might be able to parlay that information into that hatred into an alliance of convenience. Although asking for something from his horde, especially something emblematic to his creatures that he hates, will prove tricky, I believe.
Did he say kill him? What was all that moment? No, I'm kidding.
Killing is a certainly acceptable alternative. I will lose no sleep over the death of Gondicap. I'll
Where
be
is
up
this?
front. I do expect there to be some danger. He's not the only thing in there.
If
He's
you had
drawn a
to,
coterie of kobolds to himself who worship and protect him.
if you had to put a challenge rating on it, what would you say? No, I'm kidding.
A CR 32, I believe.
Okay, we'll be back in a couple of levels. Um, Where is this graveyard?
I will be happy to instruct you. Let me tell you a little bit more about what you might expect. I don't want you to walk in blindly, of course. Gondicap has a group of kobolds who worship him and protect him. They are fanatical and willingly sacrifice their lives to protect him. They've remade the caverns of the graveyard into a maze of passages, which have deterred further action by the ghouls. In addition to the kobolds, the traumatic deaths of the dragons at the hand of the Imperium soldiers many years ago unleashed necrotic energies in the dragon's graveyard. Necromantic energies. My sources tell me that the skeletons of those dragons have their own unlife and offer further protection for Gondicap's lair. Unfortunately, the kobolds are particularly adept at eradicating my children. If there have been any other developments, I'm not aware of them.
So, kobolds, skeletons, necrotic, and bugs don't do nothing.
Yeah, the bugs. He explains
Kobolds just
when
eat
you
them.
ask about when you ask about the insects, my reach doesn't extend far outside these tunnels. And leaving these tunnels without my staff is akin to suicide. I can see through my children and empathize with their pain, but I can directly control only those near me. Even if I could control them at that distance, they wouldn't be fast enough to carry out a staff without Gondicap or his kobold thralls noticing.
Is is he familiar with the? Quinn says, "Are you familiar with the Dusk Queen?"
Mm. I vaguely recall such a thing. What is the connection here?
Oh, the Dusk Queen. We owe her a few thumps on the head.
Is she from the Underdark?
She's from the Shadow Forest.
Ah, the Shadowfell. I have not been or dealt with the Shadowfell in many centuries. I am no longer up to date on any of the politics going on there. Last I heard, there was a battle of some sort, a disagreement between the Queen and the Moonlit King. Is that still ongoing?
Um, it's sort of been changed. She has her mirror, I think.
Who has her mirror?
The Queen.
The Queen of Night and Magic has a mirror?
A
There's two queens
perhaps.
here.
Well, we're
The
talking
Queen of
about the
Night and
Dusk
Magic
Queen.
is the current queen of the Shadow Elves. The Dusk Queen was the one that you guys interacted with.
Yeah, that's the one that's probably got her mirror now.
Hmm. And causing political upheaval in the Shadowfell.
Mhm.
I mean,
But
we had nothing to do with it. I
No, but there's a whole nother module designed around that.
there
All right,
is.
so he doesn't have any help in that avenue.
No knowledge of that, no.
Kings, queens, you got to ask them all.
Sure. He is primarily concerned with regaining his throne down here. He is
How
livid about his treatment and wants to be restored to power.
and how far away is this graveyard from him?
Um, well, if you look here on this map, I'll show you. You head due east.
Oh, I don't know which map.
This map.
Uh, Oh, that's a good
And
hump.
yes, it says if you head due east and then northeast for a ways, you'll pass the docks. Uh, that's an area you may choose to try to play it safe. There is some Imperium traffic there. There are a number of groups of ghouls that dock there and travel across the Sulphur Sea. Uh, as you head towards Vanderkul after you've recovered my staff, I give you some information on the docks. I believe that may prove to be the most opportune or direct way to get to Vanderkul. In fact, he will, rather than me
Just
dealing with
uncover it.
this, he is going to just uncover, boom. The docks are on the Sulphur Sea, a large underground body of water's probably too kind of a term, sulphurous liquid, across which you sail, and the city of Vanderkul is on the other end. It is one of the larger cities in the Imperium and is currently largely controlled by Duke Moretto.
Nice peace sound.
Sulphur P, yes. So the docks is where he's going to recommend you go after you recover his staff.
You mean after we return it to you, right? Or-
Yes, after
Okay.
you return it to me. Because he doesn't want that staff anywhere near Vanderkul where other nobles could get a hold of it. I think you've picked up on what it can do a little bit.
And he's gonna exchange this staff for his contacts in to get us into Vanderkoel to find Duke
Mm-hmm.
Duke Askangoff. Yeah.
Yeah, he has some people who would be in the know there that still are on good relations with him, and he can get you a good in with them.
Like, it sounds like a lot of risk on our part, but I mean, this is a side note with the other characters, right?
Mm-hmm.
We bring the big bad guy, his big bad staff, and then he's gonna tell us something. What?
The
I mean,
enemy of my enemy.
I'm sure it'll work out fine. I'm sure there'll be no negative
Like,
consequences.
mm, why the players would follow this route of reasoning is written in the
Yeah,
module.
I didn't
Uh,
write the module. I would have
but
planned it very differently.
yeah, I mean, Quint's goal is to get to Vandergo Hall anyways because that's who freaking he wants to
Yeah.
murder people there. That's who raided his cat his the Empire necropophysis.
Mm-hmm.
That's where they're at, right? In the Vandergo Hole. Yeah.
Vandekul is one of the major cities. It's not the only one, but yeah, they are one of the major cities of the necropolis. Darakon is the big one. So I don't even care if you see it at this point. Darakon is down the Sulphur Road. That's where the Emperor is located.
Yeah. That's next.
I see they have their own pentagon.
The only
Yep.
thing Quint's thinking is if we want to like at least get a visual of the docks, and
Mhm.
if for whatever reason we have to rendezvous at the docks, we can have a meeting place. Like everybody meet at the one-legged pigeon at noon if we all get separated. You know, that kind of plan. I'm assuming
Yeah,
there's a
sounds good.
tavern there called the One-Legged Pigeon, right?
One-legged stool pigeon.
At the
It is
docks.
now.
Maybe the one-legged. I was helping the TM out with a name
That's
instead
a
of
good
going,
name.
"What's the name of the tavern?" I threw one out there.
That's a good name. We will make it a thing. Yeah, you along the way you'll definitely pass that area, so you'll be familiar with the front end of the docks. Um,
How did this?
on
How
your
do
way.
these ships look? Are they like protected by the sulfur? I'm imagining somehow, like copper plated, or
Let me jump ahead there a little bit.
if it's a pain in the butt, we can just continue on. I'm seeing that we got to cross over like through or under the sulfur river there, so I don't know if we got to wade through it or that's why I was
No, you're not
asking.
going through it. The passageway goes underneath it.
I was thinking maybe we need to know how to protect ourselves from this sulfur.
Well, that'll definitely come up. Yeah, I need to find that. I don't
Yeah,
have that handy yet.
but if there's anything noticeable, our characters know it. Then there you go. There you go.
Yes, yes. Your characters will know when it comes time to when you need to know.
Ooh,
You'll
look,
have
there's a
seen.
big dead cow head in there.
Yeah, cows. That's totally what it is.
It, it's not a Texas cow though. Look how it's like a Florida cow. They don't have big horns.
Eaten by alligators.
Man, those Texas Longhorns. There's some. I saw some bulls there. I mean, that 8, 9 foot rack, freaking span on these horns.
Hmm.
Huge.
All right, so it's going to take you approximately
Whew.
4 days to get to the dragon graveyard. Oh,
And a day to get through the bugs. How long does it do we travel through the bugs?
all right, Christopher saying goodnight.
Good
Oh,
night.
good night, Christopher.
Good night, Christopher.
The kid's always got a smile on his face.
Always happy. He always comes to say goodnight. That's his ritual.
At least he's got clothes on most of the time.
This time, yeah.
Well, I was gonna say our son never has a shirt on, so
All right. So you guys ready to proceed to the dragon graveyard?
Yeah, I don't think we got
Yeah.
anything loose ends.
No, other than can you try to keep your servants from attacking us when we're on our way out of here?
Yes. And I know you
Uh,
like to pop a one or two in your mouth, and that's okay.
I,
Every once in a while.
I suppose he would probably be better at it if we brought him a staff, right?
Yes, I would be
Is-
in much more control of them throughout all of the Imperium, not just around me.
Man, maybe this sounds like a bad idea, guys.
Help the bad guy kill the badder guys. Okay, I'm all about
All
it.
right. So you guys start hauling through the vermin-infested tunnels, and it's largely uneventful. You do get a long rest. It's going to take you 4 days. So I'm going to push a series of long rests to help recover some of your lost hit dice. And one other special thing happens while you guys are traveling. Well, two special things happen. The first one is level up.
What?
Yeah. Characters level up just before entering the dragon graveyard.
Level 11. A
Level
level
11.
up.
So we'll take a little bit and give you an opportunity to level yourself up. And you can leave Tarian to have Sven, or not Tarian,
yeah,
Tagos for Sven.
I was not going to try to do that. I mean,
Yeah.
I could pick some spells for him. He'll be
Oh,
Give him
fine.
that bard dip he's always wanted.
guess what? You get to turn on, if you haven't already, a reliable talent.
I believe that's already on there.
I
I'll
don't
double
even, I
check
don't,
that.
I gotta look and see what it does because I don't remember.
It's automatic. You don't have to do anything. So go ahead and level yourself up. You'll be level 11, so that means 3 attacks for CSB. Yeah, reliable talent's already on there.
Cool.
All right.
Uh-oh. 66. Adjusting my sneak attack.
Uh-oh.
Well, my manual sneak attack, anyways. Because the on turn one does it automatically.
Yep. Auto calculates that for you.
Is it 2 more levels for 7? D6?
It's like every 2 levels, I think.
Yeah, 13th. I think the highest level I got to was like 14th as a rogue. Well, that's pretty much all a rogue's got to do. Just drag it up and
Yep.
Blink gets another spell slot, doesn't he?
Yes, I do. I think that's really all I get.
My staff is striking because it's +3 and all my other stuff is +11, whatever I roll.
Nice.
Quick got 6 more hit points.
You need to bump up your constitution. You're at 63, Tarian's at 104.
You know what Quinn's constitution is? Not to get hit. That's his constitution.
It's a good constitution.
Yeah.
Wait a minute, what happened to this? Did I not?
All right, I'm ready. Ready, check.
Everybody ready? Anybody not ready?
I'm just reading one thing. Can I have 1 more minute?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Thanks.
Well, if you're reading something, I'm gonna go find something to read. Let's see.
I didn't mean to click those. I was trying to move the window and whatever.
Did I get another level up? What happened? Oh,
No, I was just trying to drag my character window and accidentally clicked the little dot next to a couple of my abilities.
No problem.
at 13th
Okay.
level, at 13th level, Quint can become a shadow.
Oh, that sounds cool.
Mhm.
I think, right? What does that mean?
Are you gonna steal my strength?
He he learned to harness his realm energy to vanish. While he's in dim light or darkness, he can use an action to become invisible. So he basically turns into a shadow.
I can store. I can basically give one other person the ability to cast an artificer spell once per long rest. So I'm thinking, who wants to be able to cast Vortex Warp once per day?
Sounds like customer support bot thing instead of me, but he's already got a ton of stuff. How
You
about
don't have to
carrying?
attune. You don't have to attune to it or anything. You just have to
Why not?
have like a I'll put it on a dagger, and then you can carry this dagger around, and while holding the object, you can take an action to cast cast the spell, and it uses my spell casting ability modifier.
Show us the spell in the
Vortex Warp.
chat. Carrying a
Yeah,
share.
it's
Carrying a share.
that's
I
the one
remember
that
you
lets.
used it.
Yeah, it lets you.
But
Here, I'll just. There it is. It's just so useful that I feel like that's probably a good one for other people to have, not just me.
I mean, I like stuff. I'll take it if nobody else wants it. But I will abuse this ability if it is given to me.
I hope so.
so you can do it to a party member if you want.
Yeah, yeah. Well, that's how I used it in that last
Yeah.
fight at the Pit of All Flesh where I pulled people out of there.
And what's the range?
Cool.
90 feet?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, you can have it, customer support bot.
I
Woohoo!
Don't want it,
just
I'll
because
take
it's
it.
called
Okay.
Vortex Warp, I think customer support, it should come out of his anus or something when he uses it. It's like-
Yeah, I'll do full goatsy and vortex warp my party members.
He's like, wow, 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 wow.
So I just add fancy dagger, or I have a dagger already, so I'll just label it fancy and I'll add that spell.
Okay, yeah, that sounds good. I don't know if there's a better way to do it. But if you want to add the spell yourself, it should be the con save should be a DC 17 if you use it on an unwilling creature.
Thank you.
And there's the text of the spell storing item in case you guys anybody wants to read it. Okay, now that I've made that decision, I'm done. I'm ready.
All right, everybody ready?
Thanks for waiting.
Yeah, no problem.
Yes.
Okay, let's go ahead and continue. So on, you guys go ahead and keep traveling and traveling. And on the third day, we have a brief event. Let's throw you on the map there. And you guys are coming along. You've just come from this southern passageway and you're heading north. And you realize you're going to have to cross this little river, the sound of rushing water. The water's really dirty. Yeah, that's fine, CSB. It really doesn't look safe to drink, but it's also moving pretty quickly, but it's fairly shallow. You think the water looks maybe knee deep at the deepest, but it is moving pretty quick. So footing in the river is going to be quite treacherous, quite difficult. As one half Tarian, yes.
Why am I having a hard time resizing this map?
Don't know.
Oh, I got it. It was being weird.
All right, so I'm going to unlock the token movement. You guys are moving along.
Quint doesn't
Yeah.
want to cross another freaking water thing. Remember them freaking things that got hold of us? He's like, the lobster guys?
Oh yeah, they were delicious.
Yeah, but they almost drowned into his ass. Quint's like, I don't like them.
All right, so you go get up on over there.
I'm right next to Tegas or something.
All right, stop
Fires off.
right there. When you get up to say here, Quint, this cannon's not with you.
Nope.
That will move you up by Strategos. But when you get up to there, Quint, something comes shooting out of the darkness towards you.
A finger arrow. You get the full fisting.
Another finger. As something out of the darkness, it's outside of your dark vision range, comes flying out of the darkness, and let's see if it hits you. Oh, it hits you with a critical hit.
I do want to use uncanny dodge.
Okay, probably a good idea.
And also, since I took damage, I'm also going to use a reaction. Wait, I can only use one reaction, so I got to look at that. But go ahead.
You've applied a candy dodge. Okay, as this arrow comes flying at you,
That's so many
Holy
dice.
shit.
as a sneak attack hits you, boom, and you need to take a Constitution saving throw. I should have asked for that, but you succeeded. In case you wanted to use your inspiration, apologies.
I probably would have.
But you made it anyway, so my fault. So you only take half as much damage as you feel this poison course through your veins. As you only take
Whoa.
17 points of poison damage coursing through your veins. As we're going to go ahead and roll initiative.
What kind of noise do you make there, Quint?
Quint shouts out like Scooby Doo. Ruh-roh, Shaggy!
Do you really only have 63 hit points?
No, I have 8.
8. And thank God for uncanny dodge.
Right? Or I'd be checking my amulet again.
The first one would have taken you to 0.
That's what I'm saying. I'd be checking
76.
my closed
Amulet of
wounds.
health. Yeah. Sir Tegas, so you hear Quint from behind you.
Well, yeah, I turn around and I go, "Holy cow! What happened to you?"
You see
There's
him
an arrow stuck in
staggering
his
there.
neck. Yeah. He's like,
Well, I'm gonna try to help you out there. I think because I have some healing stuff. I just gotta find it. Oh, let's see. What's this move?
and Quint's pointing in the direction of the arrow came from.
Yeah, but I can't see anything. It's too
Gor-
dark over there, right?
Gorbidov
Right.
just gave
From what I can
Quint
tell, nobody has a light source right now. You're all using dark vision given by the ghoul disguise.
Yeah, I'll come over to him. And
Well,
I
just
will
before you do all that, Gorbidov just bought him a potion of greater healing.
Oh, Gorbidov.
12 back.
Nice. That helps, right?
Well, that's a
Okay,
third
well-
of 63. I mean, no, it's
All right. Well, never mind. I'll just go back here then. You don't need me. It's fine. Just go cry because I'm not useful. Let's see. Does he have any fun?
I mean, Quint would
spells?
use Tarion as a shield and get behind him if he would let
Well,
him.
Sir Tagus.
I mean-
Yeah. Well, I can do that. I can at least stay. I'll kind of stay in front of you instead.
Okay.
Just
Yeah.
move there.
Quint's like pointing in that direction.
All
Yeah.
right.
I'm assuming
I
it came from over there somewhere, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
That was the general direction of the arrow from the darkness across the river.
And then Sir Tagas is gonna, whip out his religious stuff, and he's gonna cast bless.
Okay.
He's gonna do some religious mumbo jumbo. I don't really know how to. Terry.
Domini, Domini, Domini. You're all Catholic now.
Let's see. I don't
Latu
know.
Varakta.
Do I just kind of target people and then?
Yeah, just
push 'em?
target everybody who's going to receive bless and then
Okay.
apply that effect to
And
them.
I think I could do it on like 3 people, maybe. Yeah.
Yes. The power of Sith compels you. Everybody but Blink.
I think I accidentally was targeting myself. So, because I'm only supposed to have it on 3 people.
Okay. So yeah, you can remove that.
Yeah, I'll take that off.
All right, Quint.
All right, well, Quint definitely is going to.
Give me a very quick perception check, if you don't mind.
Quint is pretty decent at perception things.
You know, your +9 certainly helps. So the first thing you notice as you've got this healing, you pull this arrow out from your neck as it was embedded, and you immediately recognize this is the kind of arrow that's manufactured in the Shadowfell.
I mean, has he been shot by this arrow before?
Not this specific arrow, but the make, the
Is the arrowhead
manufacturer, the
still on? He's like,
markings.
wait, where'd the arrowhead go?
Yeah. Yeah, not Ghoul. This is from the Shadowfell,
Yeah.
from your homeland.
So Quint's going to. I think he needs some more healing. So he's going to drink a potion.
Okay.
And he's gonna then move over. Is this thing tall enough to hide behind?
That one's will give you partial cover. That one
Or-
will give you full cover.
Yeah. So that one.
Yeah, if you get in like that square right there, you'll be in pretty well covered.
And yeah, so you get over there, drinking a healing potion and then hide. Let me drop that for you.
Okay.
I meant to. Oops. Well, did it work if I rolled it like that?
It did.
Okay.
And your reliable talent got applied.
I rolled a 1 the first time.
You
Nice.
rolled a 1.
And then I'll pass my turn, but I'll drink my potion while somebody else is
All
going.
right. All right. Blink out of the darkness. Another arrow comes flying.
Okay.
And you still can't see where this is coming from. It should have advantage. Let me double check that. Ooh, and with advantage, it misses. As it goes whizzing by your ear and slams into the wall behind you, and you hear the front of the arrow collapse and this little splash of liquid against the wall as you realize the arrows are poisoned.
And that came from the same general area.
Same general direction, right across
Okay.
the river in that direction. And then a second arrow, this time targeting Tyrion, comes a shooting. And this one hits Tyrion. And it's also going to do quite a bit of damage. Not a crit, but 34. And you make a Constitution saving throw. I'll wait if you want to use your inspiration or not.
Yeah, I'll use it.
All right, go ahead and click advantage. Roll that as you succeed, taking half of the poison damage. So you only take 10 poison damage. All right, Tyrion.
All right, yeah, this was enough definitely to get Tyrion kind of angry. So I've got this new thing that's relentless rage, and I don't know. I'm gonna try.
That's only when you drop to 0.
Oh, but so I have to. It's not something I like keep on myself. All right, I was just seeing what it did. Okay, so it's cool if I drop to while I'm raging. If I drop to 0 hit points, I can do a save and come back with 1 hit point.
Oh, cool.
Okay, so I am gonna. Tyrion's going to use his boots of flying to go over this raging rapids, and I want to go the direction that. So I'm just gonna kind of hover to start with. I want to go
Okay.
kind of straight in the direction that Quint was pointing. I don't know if that's the right way.
That's a rough general direction, yeah.
Okay, and then I'm going to just to help my friends be able to see. I'm gonna pull out my vial of sunlight and turn
Okay.
that on.
All right, so
Wow.
go ahead and
So
apply that light to yourself.
okay, let's see.
What is the range on that light?
It is
Right.
30-foot radius of uh uh bright light, and then dim light
Okay.
for an additional 30 feet.
Okay.
I just do. I don't really know how to apply it on myself.
Equip it, maybe? Sometimes. Is it something in your inventory?
It is, and I have it in my action tab, but oh,
So
here, let's see if I do that.
There you
Did
go.
that do it?
there you
Bam.
go.
Yeah, thanks. And that
That
takes an action to.
did only the bright.
Uh, um.
There you go.
Okay. So yeah, that took an action to turn that on. So that's all I got.
All right. So everybody can see a little bit better, but you don't see anything over there just yet.
What the heck? Blink will run into Sir Tegas's aura because that seems like a good place to be. And pull out his tools and start assembling the cannon.
Okay. DSP.
Water would be half movement, right?
Yes.
So 5, 20. First move, I'm going to do a double move.
Okay. Dash on over.
Shoot that guy with poison and watch what happens.
So I think I should be able to get to there.
All right.
I'm trying to put my body between my compatriots and myself, so hopefully I'll be the next target. And as a
Okay.
free action, I'll yell out, "Come at me, you cuss word cowards!"
Come at me, bro.
Cuss word cowards. This is a mature audience. Well, yeah, right? Some of us are more mature than others.
And starting the top of the round is again CSB.
All
How
right, I'm
convenient.
gonna go up another 30 feet, see if I can see anything from here.
Okay, you cannot see anything but you can tell there is something right next to you.
Which o'clock would that be at? Because I'm
That
gonna
would be
swing wildly in that direction.
right there, and I will target it for you, but it is invisible.
Whoa! My map is showing you pointing me on the other side of the river. One sec.
Oh, yeah, no, you shouldn't be moving at all.
All right.
So you
Yeah.
are currently targeting it.
All right. Thank you. And disadvantage.
It should be automatic.
All right.
Corvinel just made a tavern for the stool pigeon tavern. Wow. While he was watching, he did it.
Nice. And you hit something.
I'm going to do 3 charges of the old staff. See how this boy works out.
Okay.
Oh, the
So
new staff of striking. All right, here we go.
yeah. So put that effect on myself.
Maybe you hit him so hard he'll pee himself, and then he can't be invisible anymore.
Maybe.
Ouch!
Ooh, good hit. 26 points of damage to this thing.
Does it? What kind of
You hear
noise?
this-
Does it make a man noise or
It
an
makes a
animal
humanoid grunt like, oh, shit,
noise? All right.
in Elvish.
First of 3
It's
attacks.
with an elvish accent. Ich!
Scheisse.
Scheiße! Bahnhof, bitte!
And that's a hit too.
It's a German elf.
I'm not gonna make this one magical. Save until I can see somebody.
Wow.
3 hits.
I'm all into stick fighting now, guys. Blades are for chumps.
Is there like blood
Uh,
getting splattered on the wall?
Yeah, what the heck?
Absolutely. There's
I'm gonna
blood
do
dripping
my
all over the
action
place.
surge. Can I tell if he's still alive? Am I beating up a corpse?
It's still standing.
All right.
Well, it was a horse. So.
Oh, there you
shit.
missed.
All right. It's okay. I got 2
Wow.
more guys.
Didn't have him
Did-
targeted.
Oh, I can't target.
Yeah, you got it. You hit.
Oh, I hit. Okay, sorry. It's
17
not.
hit.
It doesn't show any information for me.
Yeah, it
I
Why
don't
doesn't.
know.
not? I should.
It just
Okay,
shows
well,
that I
yeah,
rolled
you hit.
17.
Yeah.
All right, one more. It's so great having 3 attacks.
Plus action surge, 6 attacks in a round.
Oh,
Ow.
I dropped a crit.
Dropped a crit. That's a hit. 8 more damage. Okay.
All right. And then as a free action, I'm going to pant in a upsettingly erotic way. And I know I'm a robot. I don't need
Okay.
to breathe. So there's an extra level of effort I'm putting into this.
All right. So you all see. Oh no, you can't see. Oh yeah, you can because of the light. Tarian's light. You should be able to see that area.
Yeah. And he's over there just
Wailing
his
away at nothing.
beating his stick. And I saw him run across this river, right? Like
Mhm.
it doesn't seem like it's too deep or fast or anything, right?
He didn't seem to have much of a problem with it, but it's difficult terrain.
Oh, the whole thing is okay.
Yeah.
I will. Or can I make it? Not as far as I want. I'll move to there. And
Fairy fire, fairy fire. Oh, sorry. Burning some spell slots.
Yeah, I was gonna summon the cannon, but then I heard Quint yell something about fairy fire. So let's drop a fairy fire in there because that's a good idea.
Oh, very good.
Let me draw it since I know where he is, but there might be others. So, because he was right, that's where CSB was attacking, right?
Correct.
Okay. So, uh, yeah, let's draw it like that.
All right, you are targeting him, so go ahead and give
Okay.
him his save. He fails his saving throw
Nice.
and is no longer invisible.
Bloop.
As you see a shadow fae.
Oh, what a jerk. Okay. Cannon next turn, guys.
I think Quint's going to
Murder him?
give himself advantage by using his inspiration.
Okay.
And he's also going to use sharpshooter on this guy.
Okay.
Let me apply that. I haven't done that in a while. -5 to hit. And take a shot. My bow. And he and I miss.
He
It's for free.
ducks out of the
Damn it.
way.
And I blow a big hole in the wall next to him, and I said, "That's a warning shot. Give up, or you're gonna die." And I'll drop back down and hide as a bonus action. Oh, I should have rolled that, but he knows I'm there.
Mhm.
I'm still behind cover, though. That's what's important.
Yes, you are behind full cover.
So,
Sir Tagus is gonna move up there, and he's gonna cast the Sacred Flame.
Okay. He succeeds on that saving throw.
I got it.
Is that a
That's a
half
long one.
damage or that's a nothing? That's a nothing. Okay, yeah.
All right. The Shadow Fae Poisoner. Give me 1 second.
I would have attacked him 3 times by now.
See, I probably would have put some special effects, water flowing in there or something maybe, but I like burning everybody's video processors, like get all the dust off of them.
All right. So this guy disappears, poof, and reappears down here as he shadow travels. And then he's going to
We
take
probably
a
see this glowing shadow though, because he's glowing from.
when he
fairy fire.
reappears, the fairy fire is there as well. But he is going to take a shot at Tyrion, who is flying and visible up there.
Gust of wind, gust of wind. Oh, sorry.
And that's a hit. Unfortunately for him, He doesn't get sneak attack on you because he's not invisible. So he does roll that, which you resist. But you do get a save, which you succeed on from the poison as he tries to.
The poison's pretty nappy.
Holy
Nappy.
Yeah,
Okay.
but he only did 6 damage.
Yeah, it's still pretty nappy though. Look at
Yeah,
potentially.
8d6. It's like a fireball.
Yeah.
And his second shot, again at Tyrion.
Like a
Shoot me, idiot.
fireball on every arrow.
Pretty much, yeah. And he gets sneak attack, which adds another 66 if he gets that.
That's why Quint's
I mean,
hiding behind a stalactite.
Shadow fade
might.
is like the sunlight bother him?
So the thing with the sunlight is that he has a special ability that if he is in darkness or dim light, he is automatically invisible. But in bright light, it causes problems.
Gotcha.
Which you resist. And then he is going to, he's already used his bonus action. What's his speed? He's going to run down to there.
Man,
All right,
what a jerk
Tyrion.
running away from me. Well, I'm gonna run at him. Well, I can't see him from where I am, but yeah, fly. I'm running through the air.
Okay.
Actually, you might actually be able to get to him if you.
Yeah, I can't see.
Let's see your, what's your speed?
35.
Okay, so if you go like to there, if you just go straight down to there with 35, that's about as close as you can get to him with one move.
Yeah, I'm gonna run. I'm gonna use my action to get.
Okay. Well, that'll be right on top of him. So let me
Well,
move you
she
Yeah.
can't
to
see where he's
35.
That's
at.
me.
Yeah.
Right. So I'll move you to there. You should be able to see him now.
Yeah, I want my sunlight to be right next to this jerk.
Okay.
She like lands in front of him. Is that what you do? Or he does.
Blink.
All right.
Blink's
I
got like
like
a
the blink,
wrench in his hand. He's like, wait, what? Oh.
right? Wait for me. All right, and blink. Let's see. Can only make it that far.
He does the Starsky and Hutch over the column there. Whoosh.
Yep. And oh man, I'm not close enough to anybody. I'm just gonna shoot a firebolt at this guy. No. Let's use a second level spell slot and shoot some scorching rays at this guy instead. So, one.
That's it.
Alright. Glad one of them hit. Let me add that. One more.
Ooh.
A little bit of damage.
Alright, well. Quint's he doesn't have any poison, but he is gonna shoot an arrow at this guy.
All right.
Right.
That's a hit.
There you go. I got some sneak attack though. Not enough.
3 ones. Not enough.
Can I re-roll that? Oh wait, that's not my character. And
It's all of Sven's characters.
he's going to he's gonna move over here and hide. behind this one.
Okay. Go ahead and roll your hide.
Do you recognize this guy, Quint, or should we interrogate him? Just murder him outright? Any?
It's not my brother because he throws rocks. Kill him.
All right.
I
It's my
mean,
cousin. Kill him.
He shot me in the neck. He's not related. Sorry,
I
there's
mean, do
my
we
I don't
want
know.
to
That
see
seems to be a
who's?
family trait.
right.
Do we want to see who sent him? I mean,
Reliable talent. It worked again.
It did. Dropped a 2. Last time it was a 1.
seriously, do we want to interrogate him? I could do non-lethal damage, and we can.
It
I'm
wouldn't.
gonna. I want to talk to him.
It
I'm
wouldn't.
gonna. I'm gonna
Yeah.
do
It,
non-lethal.
it wouldn't hurt to ask him questions. But
Who do you work for?
like, how do you put poison on all these arrows so fast? That's my question. That's what I wanted.
Halfling reroll.
Nice.
All right. I assume that was non-lethal, right?
Yeah,
That was the
yeah.
intent I heard there.
Can barbarians do non-lethal damage? I didn't think they could.
I don't
While
know. Not
raging.
while I'm raging.
Yeah.
He's not dead, but his pelvis is shattered.
It's like almost
Yeah,
perfect
this guy
timing.
will never walk again.
So he's gonna be unconscious for 1d4 rounds. What do we want to do?
Hours.
I mean hours.
I'll
Yeah.
carry him.
We can just. We can
Quinn wants to
explore the
loot through
cavern.
his shit, take his
Yeah,
weapons
yeah,
off of
let's-
him for sure.
Let's do that.
He could have something that's gonna make him regenerate in like 1 round, so definitely right away take his weapons away.
I'll just keep my sword pointed right at his neck too, just for the whole time in case he does decide to wake up early.
1d4 hours.
Let
The
me turn off
barbarians
token locking.
halfling standing. Just did you see his eye twitch? Should I stab him?
All right. So you search him, and his weapons don't look unusual. They don't look magical. You think it may be some innate trait of his that is giving him those abilities.
He
He's
doesn't
a-
wash his hand after bathroom.
Yes.
Quint's like,
Uh,
I've heard of these. They have like special enzymes in their fecal matter that they dip their arrows in and shoot you with it.
on
His
a
quiver sits a lot lower than we were expecting on his back.
keeps his quiver in his prison pocket.
He's a special NPC that.
So you do notice there is a small pendant around his neck, and on the pendant is this crest. And Quint would be very familiar with this as the Court of the Moonlit King.
We were asking about this guy.
Mhm.
What do we know of him?
Of the Court of the Moonlit King?
Yeah, why are they? Is there somebody hunting us? Is that what we're thinking? Another somebody?
Your very brief interactions with the Court of the Moonlit King happened while you were traveling through the Shadowfell, and you had been attacked a couple of times by various Shadowfae, and you had learned at that time through interrogating one of them that the Moonlit King had made some kind of a deal with some Daracool to hunt you down. So they were working on orders from one of the ghouls. You don't know who, but one of the Daracool has essentially paid off the Moonlit King to kill you guys.
And does this guy have any like bounty warranty? Yeah, dead or alive paperwork on him or anything?
There's no paperwork. You kind of get the sense that dead was the preferred option.
Yeah, there wasn't. I'm gonna knock
There-
him
there-
out. No.
There was no attempt to do the alive option.
I mean, considering that what we know about this guy, maybe we should just kill him. I want to take a short rest while we're waiting for this guy to wake up.
Okay. Let me see how long he takes to wake up.
Oh, sure.
All right, he's out for 4 hours.
I'm going to repeatedly trigger the gem of brightness in each of his eyes, 5 charges for each eye, so he's super blind.
Do
Let
we
me
get a?
push a short rest.
All right, so Quint's going to try his new hit dice. Let's see.
Yeah, let's see that. Multiplied by 2. So you rolled a 7 and you recovered 14. It worked.
Nice.
Doesn't. Oh, there it is. Recovered. And let's
Yeah.
try one more.
Recovery 14, status light multiplied 2.
Well, that's kind of handy. See, I don't need all them hit points. I got all these hit die. Double hit die.
Yeah. That's a great little item.
Did save Quint's life twice.
Yeah.
Well, if you count every time he made his save, that's like 5 times. It wasn't even a save. It was just he stabilizes, right? He stabilizes.
Well, with that, we're going to take a break for 2 weeks.
2 weeks. Wow. 2 whole weeks. And then we're gonna skip another session because somebody's gonna be getting
October.
out their cold weather gear. But tomorrow night, I don't know if we'll be gaming or not over on Rob's channel because he's kind of
Yeah, we'll see.
sickly in the hospital. But and Sunday, if he's still there, if the show's gonna happen. But Tuesday for sure, I'll be gaming here. Waterdeep Under Siege. So that's where we're gonna end up for tonight. I hope you guys enjoyed watching, and we're gonna take a peek, see if there's somebody we should go raid. No, not that button. Not that button. The raid button over here. We are actually gonna go raid Jingo's wife, Martian Cat, who is playing Dead by Daylight. But we're gonna go say hello to her and all that. She's a friend of the chat and stuff. So say goodnight to everybody as I start this raid in 10 seconds or so. Thanks, Maticuri, for DMing. It was fun. A good time.
Yeah, thanks.
Yeah,
I had
thanks,
a lot
man.
of fun.
All right, guys. Good night. We're raiding.